look at people different if they not athletic, bro.
They got a new BBL nowadays. Like,
what? Are you bilingual?
Yeah, I speak Creole.
Sure. And that's hard because you got the like it's like if we gonna talk about the Bible, bro, let's talk about the Bible.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The church be on some weird shit sometimes.
Bro, my father's a preacher.
When you heard Jesus at the temple all day, all week.
You make songs with people who are beefing with each other.
I ain't never see a song I released, even God did, touch the world how it's touching.
I'm happy for Philly, especially for Jalen Hurts. I ain't never say this, but I kind of felt like he kind of checked me a little.
For real? I'm one of them niggas, bro, like.
Okay, one of them niggas.
They make music like this, it stick. I didn't think about it until it came out when Wallow said, this the first song in hip hop history where it's dedicated to our fathers.
So basically you're saying I'm long-winded. Could you take a person serious who dated one of your friends? You! Come here real quick. Come in closer. Closer. Hey. Hit that subscribe button. Back to the show. Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? What it is, what it ain't, what it could be, what it should be, what it would be. Cam Newton the son, Mr. Boogity All, here with another episode of Funky Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise, and I really do promise to give good content for the masses, but most of all, I promise to keep it funky for your asses. That's been a long time coming. We had like a little appetizer, so to speak, around couple months, couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? And there was a connection that I appreciated. The energy that I felt was sincere and genuine. And not only that, my man just dropped an album, third studio album, and it's a big banger. Now, the person obviously is an artist, but not just any artist, a Grammy Award winning artist, a singer and songwriter. I present to some and introduce to others. My dog, Fridayy.
What's up, man? What's up, Ken? How are you?
You all right?
Been a long time, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, competitively, I'm slick kind of mad that you went on other people's podcasts before, you know what I'm saying?
That's on me, though. And I hit you before, though.
You definitely
I hit you before we went on those platforms.
Definitely
It's perfect timing, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think the competitiveness, also my maturity allows that to be understood by maturity of saying, hey, I get it.
Yeah.
Because that moment you and Brandon Marshall had,
You know, special.
it was like,
Yeah.
you know, there's moments where you just be like, you gotta be there.
Yeah.
I felt like I was there.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, B. Marsh is one of those dudes like he just like the cure. No. Let him play. And it was there, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? So man, shout out to him, shout out to you just for that. And I just want to make sure that we do something a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Not only just different, but understanding like where did the name Fridayy come from?
I used to be in a group. Well, we didn't really drop music, but my brothers had a group. You know what I'm saying? Like where we.
It was the days of the week, Monday, Tuesday.
Nah, it wasn't even that. But like they names is better than mine, and I wasn't about to go with Francis at the time. Like that's my real name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't about to go with that. So I used to listen to Party Next Door in the weekend. Like they was my favorite artist at the time. So I just thought of something like to match them. You know what I'm saying? Fridayy. One of my cousins, I forgot which one, said Fridayy. And I was like, that's the one. But you gotta think, I was in high school though, so I'm going back to school. Niggas like, we ain't calling you Fridayy, nigga, you Francis, you know what I'm saying? I play ball, so. But when I went to college with it, it was introducing myself as Fridayy, that's when they like really stuck. Yeah, for sure.
But even when you're in school, right? Because even while prepping for this, it was an interesting take because it's like, yo, how can we extract something that hasn't always been the same narrative? You know what I'm saying? Because when you do so many interviews and when you talk to so many people, it could just be on rinse and repeat. The questions as well as the responses. But being a singer ain't something that while you're in school that people want to be like, okay, he pretty good. Because it's like you introduce yourself as a singer like, shit, what you do? I want to be a singer. It's like, you want to be a singer? That shit's soft, nigga.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, and I ain't one of them weirdos that be just singing all day. Like, you know, one of them, I hate them type of niggas is you be in a class and niggas just start singing. So niggas never really knew I sung, but they knew I was into music. Like, my dad forced us to play instruments, so, and I was a hooper like my whole life. So I would be walking to basketball practice with a trumpet. You know what I'm saying? My dad forced me to play the trumpet. You know what I'm saying? So everybody knew it was like, I was nice in basketball too, so everybody knew like, damn, why this nigga got a trumpet in his hand? You feel me? So, but I kind of kept the music away from school, like the singer thing. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
It's like, that could be tricky, cause, hang on.
Yeah, you don't want to be the one like singing for the shorties. Like,
nah, it ain't. I'm about to hold all artists around the world. I have to say this. I look at people different if they not athletic, bro. I look at females. I look at females different. I look at rappers different. If you're not athletic, if you can't shoot a basketball, if you can't catch a football or throw a base or what, just anything, or I can see if you can run. If that shit kind of kinky, I'm like, hold on. This nigga can't fight. You can't fight if because still boxing is still like
it's all structured.
You see what I'm saying?
It was like you could kind of tell by how a nigga walk if you had. You feel
Come on
me?
now.
I don't put it on the shorties, but the niggas, I'm like, damn, you don't know how to play a sport.
Like what you been doing when you was 14, 15? I was in the streets, nigga. Like okay, you one of them guys.
Don't got like.
But from the female standpoint, I don't give a damn, and everybody who knows me know. I don't know why, but I've always been this way. I don't give a damn how pretty, how bad, how whatever. If you run around me, do anything athletic around, it's just a turnoff. Like a girl holding her breast down while she running, it's just like, oh, baby, just walk.
I like that. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
nah,
you tripping? I don't want no athletic girl. Like I like what you, not what you did, pause, but I like a female like on her soft arrow tip. You feel me? More
but where she working out? Knowing how to like just running, and I'm looking at her run like Sha'Carri. Of course, she's a sprinter. She knows how to like anybody who know like that. The form is there, cool. Not them per se, but if I go to the gym and I see assy titties, all that, and you get on that treadmill and you damn.
That's what I like, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I go to that before the little.
But check this out though. I'm about to put you on something, and I'm about to put everybody else on something too. This is how you identify the BBL. The BBL ratio is hard to hide in athletic wear.
What you mean?
The thigh to hip ratio. You know how they say the juice to vodka ratio?
Yeah,
you can, in jeans, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
You can hide that.
Yeah, facts.
But you put some long-legged tights on, and now I'm like, it's like a second skin, and I'm looking and I'm saying to myself, hold on, baby. Them thighs is like small. That ass is on double XL.
Yeah, I feel where you're coming from. But they got a new BBL nowadays. Like
what?
It's a small joint they getting around right now. Like it ain't even a hype joint. You would never know.
What is it called?
It's like the mini size joint. It match. I swear to God, bro. Somebody was just telling me this, and I would never know. You
Keep
feel
talking,
me?
I want to know.
That's all I know. It's a new BBL where it's, what you talking about is not it. They go to the doctor, get it right up the nice way. You feel me?
See, this is the thing. All right, folks just think it's ass BBLs. You got to get the hip fillers too.
Okay.
Cause you look, bro. I'm a connoisseur of like just.
Yeah, it's like you be studying.
I'm not a weirdo. Nah, it's like
you be on the Explorer joint, then you do your little zoom in.
Bro, my Dora the Explorer is toxic, and I love her for that. Like, I don't follow nobody, so I be looking at the shit, and you know they got the algorithm, like how you looking. So I'm an analyzer, bro, and I'm looking, and I'm like, oh, that's fake. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know if it's fake or not, but it's the ratio. It's like you got to put just enough hip with the ass. And, you know, the waistline can't be boxy. You feel me? Like, you gotta have that.
I say, like, the ones you talking about is 5 years ago. Like, the past 2 years, bro, that shit right. Like, that shit right now. Like, you'll never know. Like, we in the era, like, you'll just never know. You just gotta take what it is, bro. You feel me? Let them run their movie, whatever they wanna do.
But folks be getting greedy. See, this is how you find out if a girl greedy, too. It ain't no reason why certain girls are supposed to be having that much ass assistance a part of their doctor plan. It's like, yo, it's like when you get it's like a double D. When double D's used to be like double D's, it's like, baby, that's not gonna fit your body. Give me a double D. Then when they be like, yo, I wanna go from here to here, it's like, baby, there's no reason. Give me
Oh,
here.
You saying they just forcing it? Like,
yeah, it don't go with their body frame.
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, now I understand.
Now I'm all about a fan. This conversation is giving creep, but I'm all about looking.
Yeah, I already peep what type boy you is. Like you a boy, like you on the gram like 8 hours. Like you probably like one post, you in there 3 minutes. Zooming in on the toes.
Oh, I definitely got to zoom
on
in.
the hip.
No. I don't get too much go on the hip, but I'm definitely zooming in.
Then you go to the highlights.
No, I don't do that. No, that's weirdo activity.
Okay.
Bro, I'm smooth criminal. Like I'm zooming, scrolling, and then something get my attention. And it's like that, bro, don't you got a girl? But listen to this, I do. And I'm gonna tell you like this. You can look on the menu, you just can't order it. You see what I'm saying? Like it's in men's nature to be able to find another woman attractive, and it's okay for that. You did. If it was not okay, shit, then if I was doing any other thing that's different, they'll feel like, bro, what's wrong with this dude?
Yeah.
Feel me? But as I'm scrolling, I'm still scrolling, and I'm saying, ooh. I'm zooming in on the toes and the feet, and I'm like, okay. And then that makeup, is that proportionalized? Is she got too much highlight, mascara? Is her attachment, lashes, are they on tight? Yeah. Cause some chicks ain't being held accountable. It's like, baby, you a C at best, but you could really be a B. You know what I'm saying? My ADD kicking.
I'm listening to you. You feel me? I'm listening to you.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Okay.
Nigga crazy.
Extremely. But you said Party Next Door.
Yeah.
You said Weekend. Mm-hmm. Both of those artists are from Canada.
Yeah.
You're from Philly.
Yeah.
Right? How did that interaction kind of happen?
I'm from Philly, but like I got a broad genre of music. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up in the church, so I'm real soulful.
Yeah.
And then like Drake was one of like my favorite rappers. As soon as I heard him, that was like my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? So once you get into Drake, it's just like Party Next Door, The Weeknd. That whole Canada world just came to me. Right. Like that's what I attracted to the most, because to me, they sounds was the most unique. Yeah. At the time.
It was quality.
Yeah, it was quality, and just they was doing some other stuff that wasn't going on in the U.S. at the time. So that's what I drew towards. And I'm like, damn, I got to create a sound like that where I could be in my own lane and not sound like nobody else.
Yeah, and that's hard, because you got the, like, it's like niggas know what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's given auto-tune, but you have this melody of like, where did that, how did you curate that? Was that church or was?
Yeah, the soulfulness come from church. You gotta think, like, I led the choir when I was like 10 years old. Like, I'm talking about like the big choir. You know what I'm saying? Like my choir, my aunts in 30, 40 years old, I'm leading them, giving they notes. So from there, I kind of knew like my voice was different, like just off the way the church was reacting. You know what I'm saying? As I got older, my voice was getting like real deep. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really accepted it at first, but I really got into it. Like, yeah, I got a deep ass voice. Let me just accept it and stay right there real quick. You know what I'm saying? And just, it come with hours, putting hours in. You know what I'm saying? Just creating that sound and just having fun with it, and just be like, how can I sing this in a way nobody else singing it? You know what I'm saying? I'm able to sing it the regular way, but I might go in the booth and be like, no, let me sing it like I'm really crying, like some niggas like, you feel me? Just to do some weird stuff for like, you know what I'm saying? So it come with like 10,000 hours, bro. I would say just having fun and locking in like 8 hours a day.
You know, with this wave that you in, you know, back in the day, like if we were in the 60s, you would have been like Al Green.
Yeah, for sure.
Button down with your chest out and shit, smoking a cigarette. Run that back. You know what I mean?
No, he the legend too.
Real talk. Yeah. So it's like, how did you know, you coming into Philly, your ethnicity is Haitian.
Yeah.
How did your people get to Philly?
I don't really know the backstory, you know what I'm saying? All I know is my pop came here first. And And then my dad got my whole family in this joint, like my mom, her brothers and all that. So he paved the way, I would say, for my whole family in a way. So we just came to Philly, you know what I'm saying? And both my parents being Haitian, that's just like what I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even an American church. It's a Haitian church. You know
What's
what I'm
the
saying?
difference?
The difference is the style of music. It's the same type of church, but the style of music. It's a genre called compa. It's a different language. It's certain songs that's different. And then like just me being an American and then going to other churches, I'm like, they tell me about Ty Tribbett. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Then I started falling in love with Ty Tribbett. You know what I'm saying?
Ty's
people like
hard.
that. But the church I come from is like a Haitian church. It's similar like to African
Do
church.
they speak Haitian, French, or
They
English?
speak Creole. Creole, French, yeah.
Are you bilingual?
Yeah, I speak Creole. Yeah.
So I remember we had a discussion in LA at BET, and it was your grandmother or your mother?
Yeah, my mom.
That prayed.
Yeah.
May I pray for you?
Yeah.
Let me pray for you. And then she just go into her back. I didn't know a word that she was saying.
Yeah.
But I was raised off that. Like when the Helen Baylor said I had a praying, like I had that. Like my mama.
Used to go to church a lot?
Bro, my father's a preacher.
For real?
No, like everything church, don't get it twisted here. Like I know more church music than I know rap songs or R&B. Like when you say Ty Tribbett, boom, the Elevation Church, boom, Kirk Franklin, Yolanda Adams, like, bruh, I didn't even know the artists, you know, Lee Williams and the Spiritual QCs, the Canton Spirituals, like all this, I know church, I come from that. It's embedded in me.
Right.
So with that, when your mother started praying, I'm like, like that it hit different. Yeah. Because if that's what you come from. Yeah. Now, my cop out was I knew right from wrong. I just didn't always do right though.
Yeah, facts.
And we have a covering, knowing that, you know, when you have certain people, my mom has this, she's my earthly angel.
Yeah, facts.
All she knows is the church.
Yeah.
And my mother called me, said, son, she got a calming in her voice. Like, son, you okay? Where you at? I just want to come give you a hug. And let me just pray for you.
Facts.
Like those type of things, especially in this noisy world that we live in, bro, like it's the foundation. And I just appreciated that, you know what I'm saying, off your album, because that let me know a lot. Because a lot of people use religion as a trick. You know what I'm saying? Like a trick, like, man, I remember when I was young, and my father, you know, as a preacher, I always had to be able to compartmentalize who he was in my life as my father, as my most influential person still to this day, and also as a bishop. Yeah. You know, he would always say, son, you can't let everybody pray for you. You know what I'm saying? That's right. But I do believe God can use even the devil to bless you.
For sure.
So it's so much shit that's flying around. It's like, oh, whoa, you said a lot. Yeah, I did. But understanding, like, bro, everybody don't really have it in them wholeheartedly to use their breath to pray for you.
For sure.
So as I learn certain things, having your third eye open, having your discernment always on display. Like, hold on, dog. Like, who are you? Yeah. Sweetheart, you fine, but hold on, what's your intentions? Right. That's my prayer constantly, you know what I'm saying, to God. And it's like, as you're on the rise, especially in this phase of you say you're 27. Yeah. It can get noisy, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Everything, and you know, we're in the presence of somebody who I mentored constantly, and I'm like, bro, he don't know, but I'm telling him constantly, it's like, bro, how do you know who's for you when anybody will go with you?
Yeah, that's the craziest part. That's the craziest thing. And you'll never know.
You will never, bro. You will never know. It's easy to love Ruth Chris when I'm providing it for you, baby. Yeah. It's easy to love or fuck with me, bro, if we going to an all expense paid vacation or shit, I'm just looking at you, shit, I just got these bubbles or whatever the hell, I just got jewelry and I just got you a bust down too just because of your allegiance to me, bro. It's easy to love.
Yeah.
But soon as turmoil happened, like you think everybody's still in R. Kelly corner? Everybody's still in Diddy corner? Everybody's still in these people's corner that at one point profited off of their connection with them.
Right.
So while you in this phase, I don't want to turn this to a seminar, you know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
But it's just one of those things, dog, that like going back to everybody can't pray for you because everybody really don't have that in them to pray. They don't know God.
Yeah.
You going off of morals that are preached and taught in church, but you don't even go to church.
Facts.
Just listening to Kirk Franklin don't make you holy.
Facts.
You dig what I'm saying? But enlighten me on, do you still have family in Haiti?
Yeah, I got one of my mother's sisters in Haiti and her kids.
How often do you make? When the last time you've been to Haiti?
I never been there. You know what I'm saying? I've been,
So you only know the American, like you only know Philly.
I only know this. You know what I'm saying? I never had money to even go out there, and by the time I got money, Haiti like in a weird bad place where it's like really no structure. So
yeah.
Everybody telling me like now is not the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's every man for themselves out there right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Recently, the Trump administration had threw like protections from deportation for roughly 500,000 Haitians. Has any of your family been affected by this?
People I'm close to, people's got affected by that. Nobody I'm really close to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody in my family, but people that I know definitely affected for sure. Yeah.
Now, explain this, because like when I fill out anything government-wise, I put African American.
Yeah.
Right? And real Africans don't consider us African.
Yeah.
With you being a Haitian American, do you get some type of pushback from real Haitians that's like, oh, you can't say Sapa say, nigga, like who the...
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't get no pushback because both of my parents are Haitian and that's what I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I would get pushback if I didn't embrace it. You know, it's certain people that don't embrace it and don't carry it with them. I carry it with me everywhere I go. Like I'm Haitian, both my parents Haitian. I grew up on this, the food, the music, the culture. Like that's really a part of who I am. I just grew up in America though.
Yeah. When was your early remembrance of really playing an instrument?
So my dad, right? He was a pastor, but he was like a musician, and like he was one of them like stand up, disciplined dads. Like y'all niggas gonna do something. Like y'all not just gonna sit around the crib, or y'all not gonna play ball like 10 hours a day outside. Like y'all gonna do something. So he forced all of us to play an instrument.
And
you
when
know
you say all of us,
all my brothers, me and my 3 brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm the youngest. So you gotta think everything they learning is kind of getting taught down to me. I'm watching them do it, and I'm picking it up at like 5, 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? So he had a piano in the crib in the living room. I'll say like I was 4, and I used to just wake up and bang it every morning. You know what I'm saying? Like waking them up out they sleep. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Oh, this little nigga going crazy. Like I gotta put him in some lessons or something."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was in lessons for like 2 weeks because I was like a bad kid. But that's when I really fell in love with it. Like after the lessons, I would just play it every day. And it was like, I remember one time at the church, all the music, I don't know why, but all the musicians left, like they quit. You know what I'm saying?
I can relate.
Yeah, all the musicians left. They probably wasn't getting paid, something.
I can relate.
Yeah, and then my dad was like, y'all niggas just gotta figure this out. Like, y'all playing on Sunday.
Was he the head, was he the lead pastor?
Yeah, the lead pastor, for sure. He just told us, like, y'all gotta figure this out. You know what I'm saying? So from that Sunday, we just played by ear. Like, we gotta figure this out. We don't know none of their songs. We just trying to follow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's when, like, it was really, like, in me by then. Like, just hearing a song and being able to play by ear.
Yeah.
And that's where I got.
Do you know how to read music?
Nah. Nah, I don't know how to read.
Like, was it Quincy Jones was a person who wrote music and wrote I don't have me mess this up, man. But he knew how to read music on that, would create the cursors and this and that. Because he was a composer for scores of movies. And then when you see the documentary, it was just one of those things that was like, golly, bro, this motherfucker heavy.
Yeah.
And as you like being in this music, which is so rich of a specific sound, what do you do first? Do you make the song first, or do you make the beat first, or is it a sound that goes first? Like, how does your process happen to your creation?
It's everything in one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I play every instrument.
What?
I record myself, and I write music. So it's like, I'm one of them niggas, like, you put me in a room, like, you can get an album, you just lock me in a room. You know what I'm saying? So usually every song I ever made, like, I produced on it. Every song that you ever heard on. So it's like, it usually start me on the piano or me on the guitar. Once I start playing them keys, I don't know if you seen that God did video.
I did.
I mean, in my bedroom. Once I started like playing keys.
That was rugged.
Yeah,
it was rough.
Yeah, for sure. But that's like my process every time.
Yeah.
I hop on the keys, I hop on the guitar, and it just something come. Like the hook come right there or the melody come right there. And then I just go from there.
But we didn't have time to really kind of go into it, but what was life like before you blew up? Because here you sitting in at 27. Are you comfortable financially?
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
What was life like prior to that comfort? Because that's what people need to hear, understand, because we see this.
Yeah.
But what I seen in the God Did video,
yeah, I was fucked up.
That shit was so relatable, because I always point back to my JUCO experience. I don't got film from JUCO to be able to go back and be like, dude, I just wish I took a picture of something that just will always remind me, like, nigga, you still this nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
Now don't get the rings, the things and the possessions messed up. Like, this is where you came from.
Yeah.
So what was life like before you, in essence, blew up?
Life was like real. It was I wouldn't say rough. It was rough at first. I think I look at life like a mindset thing. You know what I'm saying? And especially me being Haitian, like, Haitian culture is like, our kids gotta go to college, gotta become a doctor, a nurse, something, engineer, or you gotta get a job.
Yeah.
Or you gotta leave my crib. That's how Haitians look at it.
Yeah.
So me, I was always in and out of jobs because I was like, always chasing this music on a whole nother level where it's like, man, I don't wanna work. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna mess up my mental. Like, I can't work and focus on the music at the same time.
Yeah.
So I was the fucked up one my whole life, bro. Like, I was the one, like, we go to the club, I don't got 15. Like, bro, just pay for me to get in.
You was the on the spot nigga?
Yeah, I'm not no weirdo like that. Like, I hate them niggas, like, when you pull up to the club, then they tell you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you at the crib, though.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you at the crib before we get to the door, like, bro, I don't got no bread, like, pay for me.
Say
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
I can respect that.
Yeah, all my...
Don't get there and then be like,
I
bro.
hate that shit.
Or we about to go out, we been saying we gonna go, I don't got no shoes, bro. What?
Yeah, you doing a little weird shit, like, niggas at the door, niggas tapping your shoulder, like, bro, you got me, like,
Hey,
you doing
or you already in. Hey, dog, you got two niggas outside and you doing the head cam. It's like, damn, bro, like, this is college cam.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, what are we doing?
Yeah.
I'm like, you're a grown up now. This ain't me, like.
Yeah, I'll tell you at the crib, like, bro, I got no bread.
Say
I'm
that.
bored, like,
That's
I ain't
good.
going out.
Yeah.
And as soon as I say I ain't going out, I like going out. So if I tell my brothers I ain't going out, they be like, you pop, bro, I got you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you at the crib, but, like, all my brothers had jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was a fucked up one. Like, you gotta think, like, we lived in the trenches. Like, it was at a point, like, where my dad, he couldn't really work or, like, do anything for himself. To the point, like, my mom was taking care of my dad. You know what I'm saying? And my mom needed help with the bills a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a situation where, like, she would just beg me, like, son, get a job, please. Like, every time the first come, like, me and my mom be cool the whole month. As soon as the first come,
Y'all beefing.
she like, bro, you on some bullshit. I love you, but you on some bullshit. Just help me with a bill or two at least.
Yeah.
Every time the first come, I'll probably dip out the crib 31st, probably be in the gym and go to my cousin crib. She'll snap on me every first. But I would say, like, I was fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and it was like, I'll say 2021, 2022, it was where I was like, yo, fuck everything else. I'ma lock in on this music. Like, and I ain't telling no kids to do this, but I was on some tip, like, I'm gonna even ignore my mom for a little bit. I'm gonna ignore everybody and just wake up I used to just wake up, pray, right? Do 8 hooks, go to the gym, come back, take a shower, do 8 hooks again, and pray and go to sleep.
That was your routine?
That was my routine for like a year straight. You feel me? So by the end of the year, I'm sitting on like 1,000.
You just got a dot.
1,000 to 3,000 hooks. I'm at the crib at Bryson Taylor playing my shit for 5 hours. Niggas tell me just keep playing, bro. I'm playing for 5 hours. Like even the songs you hear that might have came out this year, this shit I did 4 years ago, just in one folder. You know what I'm saying? One folder from like 2000. So that was my routine for like a year straight. And it was like Gilly always say this, like, God not gonna bless you until you really put the work in. Like, I don't believe it ain't no cheat codes in this. You know what I'm saying? People trying to do little weird shit, like take shortcuts and cheat codes.
It's gonna always come back. It's gonna I'm sorry to cut you off. It's gonna always show in something.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna have to, what they used to say in school, you gotta show your work.
Yeah. And look, God might take you there too. You might get in that room because you took a cheat code and you in the room with these niggas and you don't got nothing to play. Or you press play and it's like, nah, it ain't there yet.
So you get
because you took the cheat code to the, you feel me? You took the cheat code there, but you ain't put the work in.
Can we get a refill?
You feel me? And that's the worst thing because guess what you gotta do now? You try to get back in that room, they might be hesitant to let you even in.
Yeah.
So it's better you put the work in and then show up to that door ready.
So it's one of them situations where it's like, don't chase the bag, chase the craft.
Yeah, it's the craft, bro.
Like when you chase that craft and you have an answer for every question, it's like, yo, bro, how you do this? Where this come from, man? This shit just popped in like in some blah, 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 blah. And I love what you said because you committed. You jumped. Where you are right now, I'm there with content. So even though I'm scrolling down Instagram, I'm also scrolling down YouTube, and I'm also scrolling down Facebook, and I'm also scrolling down Twitch, and I'm also scrolling down TikTok. It's because bro, I'm always sending things, not text message wise. It's like I'm sending to you on your profile, like, hey, bro, this inspo. Hey, bro, this, like, I like what this, I like that, and this, and that, and the third. I love what she did. It's like, bro, you sending me a picture of a girl? It's like, no, bro, it ain't the picture of the girl. It's the restaurant that she at.
Fact.
And I want to implement that with my restaurant. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't, for me, dog, I've realized that I was a creative way before I even knew what that was. On the football field, the same thing. I never wanted to look like none of them niggas. But I was a football player and I wanted that to be my canvas.
No, for sure.
Me being away from football, it's the same thing. It's like, yo, I'm trying to master this. Like, I study Oprah, I study Arsenio Hall, I study David Letterman, I study these people, I study Joe Rogan. There's just the ability to be able to say, like, bro, it's my job as the interviewer to feel the energy from the interviewee and make that person, he or she, comfortable to extract something that is what somebody may say, bro, you got something out of Friday that ain't nobody ever got.
No, for sure.
Because there's certain things that, you know, you just got to be patient. You got to prepare. You got to really take the time, you know what I'm saying, to do those type of things. Did you really celebrate when Philly won the Super Bowl, though?
Oh, yeah, I celebrated. I was at a Super Bowl party. Sure, that's my hometown, man. We was turned that day. I was about to go to Broad Street, but I'm like, nah. Niggas died just on the last game, so I ain't going out there. But yeah, we was up though.
I could dig that.
Yeah.
I'm happy for Philly, especially for Jalen Hurts, just because one of them things, and I ain't never say this, but I kind of felt like he checked me a little.
For real?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
It's just the energy. You know how when you can look at somebody's eyes and you can be like, oh, you trying to take it there? I say, oh, whoa, hold on real quick. Hey, nah, y'all, nah. It's just me and him. It's man to man. It ain't no disrespectful shit. It's just like, we gotta, what's up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I get it. It was one of them situations where, you know, I've always respected Jay. I had a conversation with Jalen, and he thought I forgot, but I didn't. When he just transferred Alabama, and he reached out to me to get my thoughts on something. And I was like, yo, bro, even going to Oklahoma, be careful, because what Jalen didn't know, it was like Oklahoma is also recruiting Justin Fields. Justin Fields had left UGA, and during that time, I was like, yo, bro, it's not that I don't want you to go to Oklahoma. I'm also talking to Justin, or words getting back to me that, bro, he's considering going to Oklahoma, so just be mindful. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to keep these young kids or real athletes just on their P's and Q's, because like I said, you need resources and outlets. But it was that, man. So when I called him a game manager, it was just on that type of time, like, hold on, bro, like, what you mean? Like, is you straight? I'm like, yeah, I'm unbelievable.
You call him a game manager?
Yes, sir.
Why you said it?
Because that's how I felt.
Okay.
Because what the game changers in this world or in this sport of football, he's not asked to do what they're asked to do. And that's not his fault.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like when I look at game changers, the Lamars, Josh, Joe, Patrick, Jalen Hurts don't need to do that. That doesn't mean that he's not capable of doing that. You know what I'm saying? So we had that kind of dialogue. It was healthy. I appreciated that. And I even told him, I said, hey, bro, you get way more kudos in my book, because as a man, I respect man shit. I don't do that sneak this, and I'm gonna keep the same energy with you in the room or without you in the room. And that's how we had to, you know what I'm saying, talk it out.
Shout out Jalen Hurts, man.
For sure.
Philly won that jump too.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, they whooped ass.
Yeah,
they kicked ass.
Facts.
With your roots in gospel, can we ever see a song? You've had the collabs with gospel artists.
Yeah.
But is there something that we can expect in the future? Is it too early to tell, where it's just a all gospel album?
Nah, I'm cool.
Why?
I'm like, I listen to gospel music like just to pray. Like, I don't really like, it's not something I'm riding around to. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I inspire, like I would challenge a lot of gospel artists to just write how you talk. These niggas would just be saying some weird shit in the songs, like, it's not even how you talk. Like, the holy waters of waters, the mountains of the highest. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? It's like,
I'm with you, bro.
and I listen to that when I get in my place to go pray, but it's like, bro, just make some real music. Like, God, I ain't it right now. Like, I'm dirty-ish. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like, I feel like I'm doing the music. I'm putting it in a way where anybody can receive it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm doing it even more in the way where it's like, I'm telling you, like, I just listen to gospel music just to pray. Like, if it's like 11 p.m., I'll just play it and pray, you feel me?
Is there a playlist?
It's not something I really could relate to as I listen.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Is there a playlist or a song, or is it different times where, I know where you at, but I'm trying to find out what's your processes of praying? Do you listen to a specific song? Do you just randomize a playlist? Like, how does that work?
I'll do like I'll go Maverick City. I'll just go Maverick City. Yeah, they put me in that mode. Yeah, they just get me in that mode.
You ever heard of Travis Green?
Oh, for sure. Shout out him. I used to watch him out early on.
Yeah.
Like, I knew he was gonna be one of them guys. I used to watch him before he came up.
Bro, Jacqueline Carr.
Yeah, she crazy.
Bro, like, it's so many of them that's just out there that got that sound.
But it's like, even like how I just explained it, like, Kirk the biggest. And it was like the way Kirk was putting it, like, bro, his hood niggas, like, you feel me? His niggas in my high school, they fuck with Kirk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You mess around, play. You go to the club tonight, you play Kirk, it's blending right in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, like, everybody follow that. I'm just saying, like, put it in a way where everybody can understand where you're coming from.
I want to stay there because Kirk Franklin has got so much pushback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because of his approach to music, his approach to performing. And I had him, he graced, Funky Friday's platform by coming on. And it was one of those situations where it's like, how do you endure that when your own people, which is supposed to be come as you are, But
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The church be on some weird shit sometimes, bro. And I love the church. But the same thing they put on Kirk, that's the same thing Jesus got. You gotta think, Jesus was never like, when you heard Jesus was at the temple all day, all week.
never. He was in the whorehouse. He was in...
With the prostitutes.
Yeah.
With all these niggas, bro, and it's like, bro, you not gonna touch the world staying in the church. Bro, you go to a church, it's just all these church people, like, they don't be doing this outside. They don't go to schools, they don't go to the clubs, they don't go nowhere else to speak to the people but the church. So guess what? Guess who you see at the church? The same people you see your whole life. If you go to I go to my home back home church, I'm gonna see the same people. Like, damn, it's been 30 years. You never see somebody like, oh, I remember you was clubbing, bro. I remember we used to hoop together, bro.
Yeah.
Good shit, bro. We in the church now. Like, you never see a new face. It's because these niggas not doing what, you feel me?
They call that outreach.
They don't do that, bro. And it's like, the church is the most judgmental people you could ever think of. And like, if Jesus was here today, bro, they would stone, they would be on. You feel me? Fuck you doing with a prostitute?
Yeah.
Why Jesus hugging a prostitute? Shade room. Spiritual world.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? So,
TMZ.
same joint, Kirk.
Ain't this the same dude that was talking about Jesus is king and he's coming back? And
Bro, it's just, that's how I look at it.
Man, I say it like this. I said, man, me growing up in church, like I said, my father's a preacher. The church gave me the foundation of hope, right? And understanding where I come from. But church also taught me how to judge.
Yeah.
And then you always hear this in church. That ain't of God. But what is? Like I've seen something, I shared this with Kirk when I had him. I seen something online where the young lady who was giving her testimony, she was in bad shape. It was evident.
Who?
It was at a church. It was a viral clip that the young lady was at church and she just wanted to tell her testimony.
Singer?
No.
Oh, okay,
She was like a crack addict or something like that.
Yeah.
And I believe she was talking about her experience over the last couple of days and the people that she was having sex with. She was a prostitute as well.
Yeah.
And they shunned her. Now, granted, I understand the church is a place where you gotta sift through a lot of stuff, but I didn't think that she was speaking from her mind. I thought she was speaking from her heart. And when a person who's hopeless is going to something, it's like, yo, bro, I'm trying to get with you, bro. Like, we gotta talk, my nigga. Like, I need help, and not even help. I just need an ear. So many people get deterred from church because they don't got nowhere else to go, and the place that they supposed to go, they pushing them away. It's like, don't come in here with that. That's the devil.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it was just hard for me because my mother does this mentorship program, made mothers and daughters exchange, where she mentors other women. And I'm saying, like, Mom, like, you ever did a mentorship at a strip club? She laughed. And I was like, I ain't laughing, because like they are the most lost souls, like, or they're some of the lost souls that's in this world. Like, you can't take, like, you tell a person about Mary Magdalene, and it was like, oh, ain't that the prostitute? It's like, yeah, but that was one of Jesus's loyal. She found Jesus and updated the disciples when he rose again. You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody has a purpose and understanding. If we gonna talk about the Bible, bro, let's talk about the Bible.
They be choosing what they want to talk about. They be picking and choosing, bro. Like, they really be picking and choosing. Like, you look at Paul, bro. Paul before Saul, he was Saul, bro.
Saul and murking Christians.
Like not one murder, like.
He was murking, he was castrating Christians.
And imagine that nigga walked into church today.
He gonna get
told the
castrated
church, look,
out of there.
I murdered 200 niggas, Christians, but I'm trying to change my life. They getting him out of there, bro. They ain't open up that door for him no more. Yeah, there's that tap there. He gotta get out of there. You feel me? It's just, they be picking and choosing what they want to talk about, and they be, if you focus on Jesus, bro, like they judge more than him, bro. They judge more than him, bro. You feel me? It's a lot of niggas I be trying to tell them about God, and it's like, they just got a bad taste of it because of the church.
Yeah.
the church put a bad taste. It's like, it's come as you are, but it really don't feel like that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? My man might come in some sweats and it's like, he getting all type of eyes. Like, looking him up and down.
Hey.
They might call him, you feel me? Call him out the prayer altar call just because what he got on. Getting pointed out and all that. That should
but
be
check
weird,
this out,
bro.
though. Because this is really what changes it. Me being in church. And I got a question to follow, but no, doesn't matter how bad or how judgmental a church person is, what they still gonna take?
Money.
They money. So that same person that come in sweatpants, that same prostitute that was pouring her heart out, that same person that was a homemonger, a womanizer, a murderer, man, we gonna judge you, but we still gonna take your money. Oh, that's God right there.
Bro, this is a convo I can really rap, bro. Like, it's like, be weird, bro. Like, I love God, I love the church, but like, even that, bro, like, growing up in a black community, it's like you go to church and like, they'll tell you to like, tithe, give your money.
Tithe an offer.
But they'll never preach the whole chapter of that. They'll never say, yeah, you could give me
10%?
some 10% of your check, but you're gonna be messed up your whole life if you don't invest the money.
Yeah.
So if you give me this 10%, ain't nothing gonna happen for you in your life. My people been messed up their whole life, bro. And these people, like, good people, like, these are good people. My aunts and uncles in God's presence all day, tithing every week. Ain't no blessing came, ain't no car came, ain't no new job came. Because, like I said, they pick and choose what they want to point at in the Bible. But they don't go to the part where in the Bible said, you gotta invest, you gotta work hard. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart with your money. But the pastor will just say, give me part of your check and you're gonna be blessed.
I'm with you when you're right.
But I love the church. We ain't gonna shame them. But I just feel like, you feel me? It's God is real, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like the people just gotta be more real and just understanding. Yeah, understanding and have more grace and just.
Bro, there's a scripture that says it plain as day. Faith without work.
It's dead, bro.
Is dead.
Yeah.
There's more emphasis on the faith than the work.
No bullshit.
But it's supposed to be faith without work.
Yeah.
It's dead. So, man, you could pray to, Yahweh. You could pray to Jesus. You could pray to God Almighty. You could say hallelujah all you want to. But that blessing not coming if you're not working for that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that doesn't make you
see a nigga that don't even pray. He's working.
And he getting that.
Getting everything you want.
You see what I'm saying?
Look what you gonna say. Yeah, he done sold his soul.
He sold it, bro.
Oh man, he done
like
did something. You don't pray like
that's
the
devil.
That's the devil's work right there. What he do for that? You know what I'm saying? Just because you ain't put the work in.
And then they gonna hit you with this scripture. What's a man that have the world? Sell his soul. Yeah. I'm here with you, bro.
Kizzy, man.
I'm telling you, it's everybody's perspective is different, and I know my journey, and I'm curious to hear yours. Any specific experience that you mind sharing that have shaped your perspective of church?
Just everything I'm talking about. Like, it's like when you growing up in it, you forced to go, and you listen to what they saying, and it's like when you get 19, like you be like, yo, it's the same people in this building my whole life. Ain't we supposed to be bringing new souls in? Why is we not bringing new souls in? I just be like, yo, it's the same people. Everybody fucked up in this joint. Nobody can't help nobody. The most everybody got is $20.
If that, and they're gonna crumble that up.
So once you get older, it's like, yo, we getting taught this joint like the way they want to teach it to us. It's not. They not teaching it. They not pointing every part out for us to, like, you know what I'm saying, grow and develop in our natural life. You feel me? So once I realized that, bro, I just always keep a relationship with God. But I noticed, like, as I'm growing up, God is more in the detail of my life than the church. You get what I'm trying to say?
I hear.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I say, bro, in my famous words of my dog Ray, I like where you at. I love where you at. I love where this conversation is because my perspective changed when I took a journey in the Bible for myself. Like, I was in a dark space around 2019. I was hurt, I was injured, I couldn't play football. And I just asked my dad, I was like, yo, Pop, like, man, I was raised in the church, but I don't know the Bible.
Yeah.
Like, it like helped me out. Like, I don't want to read from Genesis to Revelation. Like, where should I start?
Hold on. This shit just hit me. This one, it changed, right? Me and my brothers went to LA and we went to Hillsong, bro. And the pastor preached about investments. Same shit I was telling you about. And if you could tithe every Sunday, but if you don't put the work in, if you don't boop, nothing will ever happen to you in your life. Bro, me and my brother left that joint like, damn, I never heard nothing like that in the black church in my life. So all the black pastors saying, tithe and you will be blessed. Tithe and you will be blessed. Give me your money, you will be blessed. We went to Hillsong in LA, and the pastor had, his whole sermon was about financial, it was like something about financial freedom. You feel me? And he was saying, you could give me your money and you leave here and you don't manage your money and you don't do these certain things that the world requires, you will not be blessed. First time I ever heard that message in my life from a white pastor. That's when I was like, oh shit. Yeah, that joint shocked me. That joint shocked me and my brother. I ain't gonna lie. So it's not everybody. I think it's just the black church.
No.
I think it's just the black church.
When you say the black churches though, is like first off,
with the financial, I'm talking about the financial thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Just that.
But it's a deeper meaning here too, because what denomination?
What you mean?
Did you grow up in? Was it Baptist? Was it?
It was Baptist,
AME?
Pentecostal. Baptist.
Pentecostal. Yeah. So I grew up in a Pentecostal situation where, like, you hear this melody meant that somebody was about to catch the Holy Ghost or somebody was about to shout dun 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 dun. It don't matter where. If I go to church in Mississippi, if I go to church in Atlanta, if I go to church in Louisiana, Florida, if I hear that melody, somebody is about to cut up. And I mean, they about to just
like it's a routine.
It's like dun 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 dun. I said, oh my gosh, she would have been a fool with the ladder drill because her feet work is crazy. My boy's feet work crazy. Yeah. He would have been a good slide. What are we doing here? But man, when I took my journey in really reading the Bible myself, and my father directed me to Samuel. I read 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel, then that led into Kings, and I'm saying to myself, like, yo, bro, it's right here. And somebody told me, it don't say it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it was something, because I was looking at something on TV. Me and my girls watching a documentary about David, and David's one of my favorite biblical characters. And I didn't get to
I know why you like David.
He was a dog.
Oh, yeah. You want some shit.
No, you talking about Solomon. That was his son.
Both of them niggas was on some shit.
Yeah, they were. It was kings.
What Dave do? Dave put his man on the front line, knock him out for his shoulder.
Right, but David also killed Goliath.
Okay.
But David also was the ruler to bring the people out. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's a king. I'm talking about the shorties.
Yeah. You talking about Bathsheba.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I'm with you, bro. Like,
I love Solomon too. Solomon. Like, it's a lot of stories in the Bible
that you've heard all your life,
but they never really said it in a way like.
That's the only time.
Yeah, it's like
David was a man after God's own heart.
Killed Delilah.
And no, Delilah was with Samson. That's that. But come on, bro. We can.
Yeah, we gotta change this, John. But I love the church, though. I love God, man. Everybody putting the work in for God. I love y'all. But I just feel like we just gotta have more grace and understanding for people and treat people how Jesus would treat them. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Jesus welcomed in murderers, prostitutes, the worst of the worst. Anybody you could think of right now is worse people in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's who God welcomed in and changed their life. So just have grace on others. You know what I'm saying? I love the church.
For sure.
For sure.
You and me both.
Yeah, for sure.
I think in this industry and in your belief system, how do you ensure that your work and actions align with your values?
It's kind of easy for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just putting the work in behind the scenes, I didn't really have to go through what a lot of artists that I talked to went through. I'll say this, it's better that you being hungry behind the scenes. I'll say like a nigga that's starving will eat anything. Yeah, nigga that's starving will eat anything. So I'm just happy I got to put the work in my room and travel and work with producers, but I didn't go in as an artist where the world saw me and I had to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you went as a producer.
Yeah.
And you saw what artists did.
Yeah.
And then that shaped when you became an artist what you didn't want to do.
Yeah, and it's like now I'm in a position I could just be at the crib and work on my whole album with my mom upstairs.
Yeah. And
I could just go to LA when I need to do press or shoot a video and go back home to my mom. You know what I'm saying? But when I talk to these other artists and how they came up, I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? With the light being on you and you coming up, they went through a lot of stuff that I didn't have to go through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even like with that, like I remember one of your albums, your brother, or it was like a soundbite of somebody talking to us about like,
yeah, Lost and Melody EP.
Yes. Who is that?
That's my cousin Marco.
Like bro.
He introduced me to producing, writing, studio. Now we got the #1 song in Philly. We got Proud of Me. He produced on Proud of Me, Meek Mill. So shout out Music Spirit. Yeah.
Bro, you're a guy that's so easy to root for, bro.
Yeah.
Cause like everybody in music it's an energy around rap right now that it has to be degrading. Money, cars, clothes, hoes, or I'm better than you, or I'll kill you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, nigga, I'ma die by my respect type shit. It's like drill music, and then all of a sudden, like you hear this, I know you're proud of me. And it's like, wait, hold on, who is, you know what I'm saying? I'm just one call away. Like it's really like real spill. Like how do you nurture when it's time for you to really come back out, you know, to show the world what you've been working on? When do you know it's the right time?
For me, it's always the right time. Like I could drop an album next week, it'll be the right time. Because like I'm one of the few artists that the world is looking at. I mean, like the mainstream, that give them real music, something that really feed their soul, something that's like healing and therapy to them. You know what I'm saying? I would say it's like shout out Rod Wave, and it's a few more, but I'm one of the few, I would say, that's really helping people get through their life through this music. You know what I'm saying? So I never looked at it as a time stamp. I know any time I drop, it's people that's waiting because there's so much bullshit coming out, bro. It's like, here today, going tomorrow, bro. You hear songs like, you feel me? But even seeing these people react to the album, like, it's like some therapy going on. Like, my DMs, bro, it's like, it's niggas that lost their dad last night. I went through my DM, somebody lost their dad last night. You know what I'm saying? And somebody sent them Proud of Me. And he was like, bro, like, I'm really not alone, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might have was gonna do some shit, you feel me? Because I'm thinking I'm alone, but when I heard this song, it was like, I feel like somebody with me, you know what I'm saying?
Like you've been posting it a lot, like I told you off camera, it's like, bro, I keep track of what your content that you post.
Yeah.
And you've been posting people's actual reaction to hearing that song.
Yeah.
And it's not, like you said, like it's not a club banger where it's like, oh, hey, it was one of them like, folks are crying.
They gonna play it in the club too.
Oh, for sure.
For sure, yeah.
But you're seeing emotions, you're getting that out of it.
Yeah.
How did you have multiple features on the song, on the album. The males that I think, you got Wale, you got Chris Brown,
Meek Mill.
Obviously Meek Mill.
Joey Duckfiller, Haitian artist.
Yeah. Like
sure.
how take me through, let's start with Proud of Me.
Yeah.
And that whole situation, was the hook already made? He's like, yo, I'm sending it to you already done. Was something that Meek came to you with? Like,
yeah, you gotta think like the song I got with Chris Brown, they had it was having like a sample issue where it was like my album was already done, but I couldn't turn it in because like that sample was having a problem on One Call Away. So I seen Meek in New York while that's going on. We chopped it up. Me and Meek been locked in for like 3 years, you know what I'm saying? Like my Lost in Melody album, Don't Give Up on Me. He brought me out to Philly in front of 20,000 people. That was like my first big performance, you know what I'm saying? So we've been locked in ever since. But when I dropped a song last year called Without You, tribute to my dad, he hit me like, yo, this one touching me because I lost my dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel this one. So when I saw Meek, we chopped it up. I went to the crib. I'm not even thinking nothing of it. I went back to the crib. I'm like, usually when I'm done my albums, I'll be like, all right, it's time to get back in hook mode. You know what I'm saying? Or producing mode, or writing mode, work on other albums. You know what I'm saying? So I went in the basement. I played them chords on the keys with that sample. Like the first thing, like I was like, first thing that came out of my mouth, I know you're proud of me. I did the hook. And I'm like, nah, this one of the ones, you know what I'm saying? So I went to sleep on that, woke up the next morning, and I finished it. I freestyled that song, right? I listened back to it. It was like therapy. It was like what I was saying in there, it was like a letter to my dad. Because like the first song I dropped for my dad, it was like a weeping. It was like, wow, like I don't really understand this. You know what I'm saying? But this song was like, I feel the same pain, but I kind of understand it better in a more way. You know what I'm saying? So I called Meek on FaceTime. I knew he lost his dad. He was getting the chills. You know what I'm saying? He walked around the studio, start rolling his blunt, start getting shots. You know what I'm saying? He just telling me, like, you one of the ones, you the only person that could do something like this. You know what I'm saying? You and Rod Wave the ones, bro. Like, and like he just walking around the studio. I'm like, bro, I'm about to pull up on you tomorrow in New York. You know what I'm saying? Because I need this verse. I need this verse done. We pulled up. First thing he said was like, bro, I got writer's block. Like, I ain't finished like a full song in like some months. You know what I'm saying? Bro, he was in the booth like first 1-2 hours. He was struggling. Like, we hearing him struggle a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Then he told the engineer, like, yo, mute me. Like, I don't want them niggas to hear me. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was in the booth 11 p.m. to 11 a.m., bro. He ain't leave the booth, bro, I swear. He was in the booth 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. No water, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Sun come up, he come out, we hearing his verse. I just started crying, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was crying right there. Like, I didn't even tell this part. Like, even when he finished the verse, the next day he called me like, I'm about to redo the verse. I never even said this part. I forgot about that part. He redid the verse 2 or 3 times. He like, nah, I gotta say it a certain way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I got the lyrics. I gotta say it a certain way where it's like, you know what I'm saying? So that was like the craziest collab to me in my life. You know what I'm saying? You could be fans of artists and make good music, but that was like a therapy session. Even his verse, it give me chills every time I listen to it, for sure.
I'm like, keep talking, nigga. I feel like I'm there. You know what I'm saying? It's like that shit real as fuck, man.
That shit real as fuck.
I'm about to go back and listen to more Meek shit, cause like, bro, as a fan, I say this every time I do an episode, it's like, it's 2 dynamics that people that I sit across from must understand. I genuinely want to know, and I also have to kind of guesstimate what somebody else would want to know too.
Yeah.
Like that was, you used your platform and that was your ministry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, contrary to whatever it is, like that's gospel.
No, for sure.
Because the impact of it, like you feel a certain things. Like even when I was going back and seeing you and B Marshall, I was like, yo, like this, golly, it's certain songs that you just gotta like, yo, hold on, read. Like what'd he say? Hey, replay that again. Like,
And it was like I didn't think about it until it came out when Wallow said, this the first song in hip hop history where it's dedicated to our fathers. You know what I'm saying? When he said that, I didn't even realize it when he said it on the interview. I got back home and watched the interview like, yo, this really like the first song two black men dedicating to their fathers, because usually it's like, thank you, mom, and fuck my dad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He went gone, like I don't know where he at, or I got it on my own,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So, but the world needed it, you know what I'm saying? It's shout out to the moms, but the dads is the main thing that's missing, you know what I'm saying?
And the woman cannot raise a man.
And it's missing in their life, so that's why the song is just, bro, I ain't never seen nothing like this. I ain't never see a song I released, even God did, touch the world how it's touching. You know what I'm saying? And it's like people putting it in their own perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's people is like, it's
Man,
crazy.
like, all right, here we go.
Yeah.
So, even that, like, man, I'm so proud of myself, bro, because it ain't the working out for me. It's just being able to tell myself that I was gonna do something, and I've done it. And everybody who's known me to work out, like, he's like, bro, what you do? You trying to go back to the leagues? Like, nah, bro, it's just, I told myself I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna do cardio every morning, or I'm gonna work out every day.
Facts.
And no matter what it is, I'm not gonna give myself an excuse. I'm not going to negotiate with myself.
Yeah.
And when I was hearing that song, it's like my father's still here, but I just lost my grandmother.
Yeah.
And so I
Rest
lost
in
my
peace, too.
old
Rest in
and I
peace.
lost my daddy.
Yeah.
Like that thing right there, I hit it with that. I lost my soul and I lost my granny.
Yeah.
So it's like, dog, like I replaced everything about, like I grew up with my grandmother.
Yeah.
That was the only person in my life that was that old, and also, you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up in a 3-parent household. I said this numerous times, like my mother, my grandmother, and my father. And my grandmother, she was she was the one that was in the rocking chair and in the chair that's always praying like, no, we gonna go pray. Everybody, if my grandmother was here and you guys was at my house on Sunday, everybody is praying.
Yeah.
Friends home, everybody's praying.
Yeah, right.
And it's like, no, I'm gonna help you pray. And that's who she was. She was my earthly angel. My mother is that and has always been that. So when that song came out, it's like, bro, I just changed daddy to granny, and it's like, that's my connectivity to the song, dog. And you know, she just recently passed in early February.
Rest in peace.
And it was one of those things that like, damn, bro, you know, you got it's strange the impact of music, bro. Cause now every time I hear that song, it's gonna make me think about
It's a tribute.
It's that.
It's a tribute to whoever you lost, too.
It's that. And we're not used to rappers being vulnerable. We're not used to rappers really saying like, yo, bro, I miss my dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Meek has always been, you know, open about, you know, missing that. Me being a parent and a father to my kids, and really just knowing it's like, damn.
Meek, they got like, shout out Meek, bro. That's the greatest verse I ever heard in my life. I'm not even saying this because it's my song. That's the greatest verse I ever heard in my life, bro. And the world agreeing with me right now, too. So, but it's crazy just the way he put it together and how he took people through it. Like when he said, my homie dad gonna pick us up, I want you to get me too.
And I want you to get me,
Like I'm the person, like, I had my dad, and I used to see my teammates, like, bro, you got a dad? Like, this shit used to confuse them. Like, it's probably 2 people of my friends that had a dad, or the whole team. It's like 14, even football niggas, bro. Nobody had a dad. They seeing my dad pick me up. It's like, it make them uncomfortable.
Who is that?
Who? That's your pop. You got your pop and your mom? That's weird. That's weird, bro, where we come from. You know what I'm saying? And like, even when he said, I got everything, but I just really want to hold hands with my old man on wedding day while we slow dance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I lost my dad in last year, and then my brother got married like 2, 3, 4 months later. And it was like, damn, like, bro, that's why I really started crying. Even though he's telling his story, it hit people. It was hitting me in different places where it's like, damn, like, this joint really touching me, bro. Yeah.
Like even, so I want to try to change, but also stay within this realm of where hip hop is right now. Like, do you have any type of industry beef?
Nah, why'd I have that?
I'm asking because there's That's where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
Nah, don't be no beef, bro. It don't be that serious. Like I mean, for them niggas, they probably beef over a female or something, but it'll never be that serious. Niggas really don't be friends like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's the industry. It's like high school, bro. It's like these people I respect and I was fans of. You know, I think I was a fan 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the type of nigga, I go to a show tonight, I'm really walking to everybody dressing room like, bro, I was a fan of you. I'm giving everybody, like,
Yeah.
I ain't one of them prideful niggas. Like, I was a fan of you 4 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
Just watching you and tell, like, how can I make it to this? You know what I'm saying? I just got respect for all my peers, for real. Like, and I just stay out the way with my family, so I don't see a reason I would have beef.
But
I don't see a reason I would have beef. I could,
but you make songs with people who are beefing with each other.
yeah, but nobody really look at me like that. I feel like all these niggas, like all these rappers, they look at me as like the voice. Like he one of them people that's gonna make me feel something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I come from the trenches, but I ain't no street guy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't put my life in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I just play ball all day in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And nobody look at me like, yo, Fry gotta pick a side. You know what I'm saying? I got morals, but like I ain't do nothing that's like, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I just feel like people just look at me like as a good guy and some like the voice, like he gonna help me feel something. Like if I wanna write something for something I wanna feel, we just call Fridayy.
Say less.
Yeah.
Do you have real friends in the industry?
I got people I'm cool with.
No.
I don't say real friends. I got my brothers. I got people I respect. I got people I could call.
Yeah.
But like a friend to me, that word is like something my dad like taught me not to play with, you know? I got one of them parents like, fuck you need friends for? You got 8 cousins and 4 brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
I'm that
saying?
dad.
Yeah, that's how my dad was, and that's how I was in high school. Even I played ball with my niggas all day, but bro, I got brothers that I grew up with. Like I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying? So I got niggas I look up to and I'm cool with and I respect and I could call. You feel me? That I look at as my people, but a friend, like it's just I look at a friend as family, like it's the same word. It ain't no difference.
Is that like, say for instance, you was going on vacation? Do you have somebody that you'd be like, yo, bro, I want you to pull up, like let's go to?
Yeah.
That's not a friend. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
don't know what a friend is, bro. I really tell you, bro. I just got family. I don't really use the friend like.
Do you have?
I don't
family
play
in
with
the
it.
industry?
Yeah.
That's my thing. Like,
Yeah, I got people that I respect and I
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
But family is just it's no friend with me. It's like family.
It's there. It's no
like
we're there.
yeah, when I'm crying, who can I call?
That. Is that a person?
Somebody that saw me at my lowest. Embarrassing moments. My brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I look at I look at friend as family as the same thing.
One of those.
And when I say that, I'm not talking about I have family that's songwriters and producers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, that I work with. When I'm responding to you, I'm looking at like high-level artists and shit.
For sure. One of those people that you also have featured on your album, Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Right. How did that? You guys have been, really locked in for some time.
Yeah.
Just take me through that whole relationship.
Chris Brown was like one of the people, like, that was my first writing, the first person I got in the game with, you know what I'm saying, as a writer. You know what I'm saying? He's been showing love to me ever since, you know what I'm saying? So once God Day came out, you know what I'm saying, he like, yo, come to my crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, come to my crib, like, and he just watched me. We just cooked up and locked in since then. You know what I'm saying? So every time I call him, he always available for me. So that's one of them boys I got respect, I got love for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Breezy, yeah, for sure.
How do you draw inspiration in regards to, like, obviously you got songs, hooks for days. How do you put it together? I was saying off camera, but like, how do you cook up your own masterpiece? How do you come up with the title of the album? How do you come up with the title of songs? How do you come up with the album cover?
Yeah. This album was different. Like the last album you heard, like I did it like, I would say like 2 months. But this album was like, I was on like 2 tours, 3 tours, and I was moving around in life a lot. So this album took me like 18, 17 months to make. You know what I'm saying? When we looked up, we had like 20, 21, 22 songs we loved. And like, I'm so versatile as an artist where it's like, sometimes we be having trouble like the put it in order. Like where we about to put the R&B, where we about to put the pain, where we about to put, you know what I'm saying? All that. So it's like that's always been a trouble for me, like just putting my albums together. So when we had 21 songs, I called my manager like, yo, this the album title. I'm thinking like something like bittersweet, like the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? And he came up with some days I'm good, some days I'm not. I was like, yo, I'm gonna think on that. You know what I'm saying? Then I went to my basement. I created a song. That's one of my albums called Some Days I'm Good, Some Days I'm Not. And I was like, yeah, that's the album title right there. And it was perfect, like with the double disc. Some days I'm good, first half. Some days I'm not, second half. So like, I can give you the vibes in the first half, and in the second half, I'm gonna make you feel something. You know what I'm saying? For sure, yeah.
Do you see yourself making more music or coming out with more projects this year?
This year, nah, I think I fed my fans, man. This year, I ain't no telling what I'll do, but I'm more focused on the tour right now.
Yeah,
the tour.
And it's so sad that I don't even know if that's disrespectful or not, because you just dropped a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? But I must say this though,
yeah, I know what you mean. It's because it moves so fast.
It's so fast. But
not this music though. When you make music like this, it stick. It's like it don't move. You gonna see it ain't gonna move.
But I must say this. While we were talking about this off camera as we was getting set up, you mentioned you're surprised.
Yeah.
But why though?
Me personally, I thought this album, I'm twice as bigger as my last album right now, but I thought this album was more so gonna do a build up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was gonna be a build up, like, damn, this really album of the year. But even me picking the single, I remember like it was like, yo, we should go with this song or this song. I'm like, no, let's go this song. This a single right here. And it's like, it was just like what I felt in my heart. And what even my manager felt like, all right, let's rock with it. Like, but I'm not thinking, like, I'm just thinking about it like, this is my song that's in my heart. I just gotta give it to my fans because these are thoughts that I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? This is the perfect song for them to hear and be like, all right, this is where Fridayy headspace at. I didn't think it was gonna travel across the world like that. You know what I'm saying? The lead single that I chose. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm more surprised. Like, I knew the album was gonna do what it did, but I thought it was gonna build up.
Yeah. I mean, I always want to ask artists this question and just really understand you as the artist more. What would you say the soundtrack to your life is?
This album.
Right?
Yeah, it's the album. It's perfect for it.
Can you give me 3 albums that, if explaining who Fridayy is as the person, the human being, who is it and what is it?
What's that Ty Tribbett album?
The live concert?
No, the John. It's like Without You on there. It's like the one that black and white.
Without
whatever that album is, that's one of the albums changed my like whole perspective. Like, oh, and then I'll say Nothing Was the Same, Drake. And I'm gonna go with Wins or Losses, Meek Mill, or Championships, Meek Mill. Yeah, I'm gonna go with them.
That Ty Tribbett one was a big banger. That was always in my
that's a classic right there.
Process.
Yeah,
cause like I just had Jazzy Faye on, and he was telling me, I got to talking about my preparation going into a game, and it went into 3 different phases. Like early in the morning when I'm getting my treatment, I would get like this meditative music, something real voiceless. As I'm going to the stadium, I would listen to gospel music. like ask for protection, like I'm about to go into battle. And by the time, bro, I touch foot on the grounds where the stadium is, whether I'm coming out of my car or coming out of the bus, bro, I'm locked the fuck, like I'm on murder time.
Yeah.
Like it's dun-dun-dun, you know, but that is crazy, that song, and it's playing now in my mind, like without you, without you, I can't breathe. Like and Ty is a monster, bro.
He a musical legend.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure, yeah.
And we gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nah, he the GOAT, bro. He the GOAT to me in the gospel joint.
Yeah. Have y'all collabed?
No. We chopped it up. I think we followed each other, but we ain't collab yet. But that's something I would definitely do.
Is there somebody that you have not collab with that you would want to?
Drake for sure. SZA. Frank Ocean. Yeah, Frank Ocean, one of them aliens.
One of them aliens.
Yeah, he doing his own thing. Like, yeah, my fault, Blinded, his album Blinded was probably like one of them albums that changed my perspective too.
But Frank?
Yeah. Blind, yeah.
It's one of those things that's crazy because everybody's, where you at right now, you may not be there the same this time next year.
Facts.
Let alone, you know what I'm saying, 5 years from now. So it's you know, one of my coaches used to always say it was so simple, but be where your feet are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like carpe diem, seize this moment right now. And even when you're broke, even when you're tired, even when you're down, it's like, bro, embrace this.
Yeah.
Like this may be the last time that you get to experience this. It's crazy because, you know, I was teasing about this the other day. It's like one moment in time when you was young, it was the last time you and your partners was playing basketball.
Yeah, I be thinking about that every day. Like one moment with my dad, I would have asked him everything. If I get that day back, I would have asked him everything. You feel me? So
how was you guys' relationship? I don't want to trigger anything, but
it was like the song. Like if you listen to the song, like stand up nigga, like young man, you can do whatever you want to dream of. Like he talked to me like that. You know what I'm saying? And it was like he was like more disciplined and more emotional.
Yeah.
Like you gotta go to college, you gotta get a job, or you gotta get out of my crib. But you could do the music too, but you gotta put your work, you gotta put work in it. Like you can't be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't play around with it. Like that was my relationship with my dad. It was more disciplined and more like I watched him more than like he told me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I watched him more. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the stand-up guy he was.
Could you, I want to be respectful. Who taught you about life? Like the temptation, like how to manage temptation, how to like don't do drugs. Like you hear it in the church, cause I'm always like, for people who grew up in church, I didn't have no sex ed educational conversation with my parents.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Life for me was like everything that I saw, more than somebody telling me.
Yeah.
Like even my dad, like stay in school, like he like the streets. It was like having the good parents is like the streets right there, bro. We're in Philadelphia, but it's like when you look at it, it's like, nah, bro don't got $400 in his pocket.
Yeah.
He just willing to die about some pride, bro. Like, always looked at it like this, bro. You don't got $300 in your pocket?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Domino's. Get $300 in a week. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, when you grow up with parents that have foundation, for me, it was like everything that I saw, I was like, that ain't the way. It's common sense.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not a guy like that's easily peer pressured into stuff. It's just common sense. So I just go based off what I seen it with my parents. Like, I'll listen to my parents and be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. But when he say, yo, stay out by the streets, and I'll see a nigga in the streets, I'm like, how much bread you got, bro? He don't know when his next dollar coming, you know? Selling little weed dimes and all that. Nigga probably got $80 in his pocket. Then you look at the next man, he work at Amazon, done saved up 10 racks.
Yeah.
What really matter in this life?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just keeping my eye open and just seeing what really matter.
There's so many similarities in your story, dog. I think really for me, I wasn't the guy. Like I said, I don't know if it's crazy or not. I never drank alcohol or like liquor a day of my life.
Yeah.
Like I'm a wine guy. I just started drinking wine, around 16, 2016.
Yeah.
Smoking cigars the same year because I needed like some type of, everywhere that I go, like me growing up in a black environment with schools and peers and friends, weed was the thing. It wasn't no other drug besides weed.
Yeah.
And someone would say, that ain't no drug, that's a plant. Whatever the hell you want to kind of express it. I never had the desire, but I love the aroma of weed.
Yeah.
Just like a cigar, it's like if somebody's smoking a good cigar, it's like, damn, that shit smell good. Like alcohol for me was never something that was like, I never was curious to kind of know. He was like, bro, you don't want to drink? Man, take this shot, bro. There's some bitches around here, bro. Take a shot. Like, it's like, dog, with the shot or without a shot, I want to always be in control. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of temptation that guys and even athletes kind of fall victim to. Is like that never was me. I just wanted to. I was so embarrassed if somebody came to my house and they seen a roach, that I just wanted to be comfortable. Like I would see niggas dressed like this, and I was like, damn, them pants cost $250. Damn, look at that chain. I wanted that.
Yeah.
But nothing about me wanted to say, I'm gonna rob this nigga for that shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like my eye was always to more. My eye was always to like, damn, bro, like I want that. I want to be able to reach in my bag as the big dog, because how the OGs from where I was from, they probably was doing shit illegal, but they would always pull out a wad of money like, here, little nigga, boom, go get this, or here, little nigga, like, boom. We was the fucking do boys. We was the motherfucking the grocery run niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, I want young niggas to respect me on that type of time when I get there. And now me being in that position, having certain outlets, it's like, yo, I am that.
Yeah.
And you owe a service to them to put them on. It's like, nigga, you don't gotta rob, steal, or kill. Nigga, commit to your craft.
Facts.
Like, if you got a voice, nigga, music is your voice. But you gotta commit to that. You gotta jump.
Fact.
Hey, bro, like football, my nigga, you wanna be good at football, nigga, you have to commit. Why you didn't work out today? Like, fuck all these hoes, man. Everything gets better when you're better. I say it again, bro.
That's crazy.
Everything gets better when you get better. The better you are, the better everything. The woman, the better it is. The money, the better it is. The cars, the better it is. The jewelry, the better it is. Everything that you want requires you to be better. And when I started realizing, I was like, yo,
crazy job.
it's that hit.
Like, I ain't never changed, bro. Like, I've been the same my whole life. I used to work at Domino's, and me and my brothers go to Marshall's, Ross, Fridayy, and grab 2 chains. It's not something like I'm just doing because I got money. Like, we really just used to go in the mall and buy fake chains. Like, no bullshit. Like, and then go to Temple or go party. You know what I'm saying? So, now that's a crazy jump. When you get better, everything get better.
Everything.
No, that's crazy.
It's like, don't chase the bag, bro. Chase you getting better. Because even when you think about the shittiest job in America, somebody's a billionaire because of that. What's the shittiest job? I would say, bro, if you have to motherfucking take out garbage, that's a shit job. Hey, but think about it like this. Somebody has mastered garbage control, and they've become a billionaire because of that.
Facts.
Like, you need these things.
Yeah.
Plumbing. Like, bro, it's these things in life, bro, is just certain things that you just gotta feed yourself with that. And knowing this too with little niggas, it's like, bro, if I'm hanging around with Fridayy and this nigga mentality is that, I'm gonna pick that up just by weight. You know what I'm saying? It's so important for people to invest in their circle, because you guys are gonna be the next of whatever y'all are. If you a broke nigga, you gonna be the next one. If you're a rich nigga, you gonna be the next one, given your circumstances.
Facts. Thank you, I appreciate you.
All right. Do you ever fear exposing too much in yourself, and it could be like an artistic risk?
No, but yeah, like, say I'll be writing, it's like certain things I'll probably like, nah, not say that, and then just go the worldwide way where somebody could relate. But I still put all of me in and be the most vulnerable I can. But you know what I'm saying? But certain stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, nah, let me hold this in and say something else.
Why?
And a lot of my artists do it too. Like a lot of my favorite artists do it, like Meek, you know what I'm saying? And he'll go so into detail and it's like, damn, like you really said that, like what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'll just put it in a way like, I'll say the same thing, but just put it in a way like it don't have to go. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm like, give me an example so I can best understand. Like, why wouldn't you say that shit the way you really want to say it? Is it to protect something, or is
I'm
it
gonna say it the way I want to say it. I'm gonna just not. It's what I'm talking about is direct. I'm talking about the direct of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just give an example. I could be like, such and such, boom, boom, did some weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the rappers I listen to, they'll really say the name, and I'm like, damn, I feel where bro said that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'll just put it in a way like, all right, I don't want to rub nobody off the wrong way. Like, you know what I'm saying? And just say it the same way, but just not offend nobody.
You afraid to offend a person?
No, it's just. I'm not afraid to offend nobody. It's just ways you can do it. You could do it the same way, but just not cause a certain problem. With just, you know what I'm saying? You could express yourself the same way, but do it respectfully and not open up a problem, like a bigger problem. That's what I'm saying.
So you basically talked about a person, and I'm not trying to start no shit. I'm just really asking a genuine question. You basically felt the way about a person, but protected him or her through an alias or just a she, a he, or a them.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like a lot of writers do that. Every artist does that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when you hear these R&B albums, it's really about one or two, like a person. You know what I'm saying? And they just put it in a way where everybody can relate.
Yeah.
You don't got to know their name. You don't got to know the exact story or where, place, and time. It's just like, this is my experiences. But I'm going to write it in a way where it's like, I'm not going to put, you know what I'm saying, everything on Front Street.
I want to ask this question, but I'm also, preface it too, like, what was the moment where you feel like, okay, this shit coming together like I imagined it to be? And what was the impact of the God did?
God did, I was like, yeah, this God did was more of an experience, like, all right, the whole world on me. I'm about to make a statement, like, the whole world watching me right now. I'm about to show them what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm prepared. I already got the songs done. You know what I'm saying? But now I'll say, like, last week was the moment. What's the other thing you said? What's the question you just asked?
The question was, where was the moment that you felt really validated by who, like, you've made it?
Yeah, like this month.
For the first time?
Yeah, because I'm very family orientated, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I said, I got a close family, so I already did everything I wanted to do in this life, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, you're 27.
I know I'm 27. I just gotta make new goals. I gotta make new goals. I really gotta sit down and like, all right, these are my new goals. But everything I dreamed of 2-3 years ago,
check.
Platinum, Billboard hits, top 10, Grammys performance, BET, you know what I'm saying, awards.
Yeah.
Everything I dreamed of, Grammy, you know what I'm saying, I already did. Like, this month was the first time I was like, damn, like, family about to eat. Everybody about to eat. About to have their own. Because we did it all together, bro. You know what I'm saying? We did it all together for real. Like, we'll wake up. It's not just me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Music Spirit, Leo, we did it all together. Like, we'll wake, it's all of us together. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't just in the studio by myself. Like, we grind this out together. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now we at a position where, like, everybody getting their own. it's beautiful. Like everybody getting their own.
Yeah.
That's where I'm like, damn, I'm cool.
Yeah.
And then probably next week I'm gonna make some new goals. But I gotta make some new goals next week.
Yeah.
But this month, like leading up to the album, and as the album being out and seeing how it did, and my brothers producing on it, they writing on it with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you currently dating?
I'm chilling.
What the fuck?
Everybody, that mean everybody got somebody, but I'm chilling.
This is one of the things, like, it makes sense now. We don't want to say too many people's names. We just gonna keep it kosher.
It's like a John you just read between the lines type of situation. Like,
well, this is a John that I don't like
dating,
reading between the lines. I like just reading on the line.
I told him, nah, I ain't dating, but yeah, I'm chilling.
Chilling. How long that chilling been happening?
You good. Everybody got somebody. Everybody got support. You know what I'm saying? She laughed.
Is it shaky grounds? Is it are you satisfied?
Oh yeah. I love life. I'm satisfied in every part of my life.
How is one supposed to keep you stimulated on just that?
Yeah, I would say they just have to understand like the vision. You know what I'm saying? That's the main part about it. Like people like us, it's like we chosen, like we gods. You know what I'm saying? We chosen, bro, like for real, like, and like whoever we choose to be our person, they just gotta understand. They really gotta understand our vision. Like, what's your vision? And how can I not only take away like from what they doing, but just align with what you're trying to reach and help in a way. And we gotta be the same thing to what they doing.
For sure.
For sure.
Help me understand this word because it's so vague. Understand. Like if you had to really put one or two sentences about like understand, what must one understand? I like where we at right now.
Yeah, I would say just an example of,
because you're gonna help me
yeah,
be able to verbalize this too.
Yeah, I would just say like understand what come with what we have going on. And not like put it in like emotionalize it, but really understand. Like, let me put myself in your shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Has that been done successfully?
Yeah, it come with time too. And it come with understanding. Like, yeah, she crazy, keep laughing at me. It come with time and it come with understanding. Like, the best thing I would say, like, for somebody in our position is getting somebody that has their own too, and that's chasing their own thing too.
So she has,
and the more that they are chasing their own thing, and they will understand more. From what I've seen.
Yeah.
They have their own. It don't matter what it is. They don't have to be an artist. They don't have to be a
They got their own motion.
They have their own motion, their own goals.
Yeah, you're not solely reliant on
So when
me.
you tell them, yeah, I'm really in the studio like 12 hours straight, like, they be like, oh, I understood because last week I was thinking about, and I fell asleep. And you feel me? Mm-hmm. But if you don't have somebody that has the same mentality and the same hunger as you, why the fuck you in the studio 12 hours? You get what I'm trying to say?
Understand.
Yeah, for sure.
And understood.
Yeah.
So at this particular point, I really want to ask you the question of the day. And then, the question of the day for me usually is a question that is not off topic, but on topic, but anybody who sees this can also ask this. It's just a normal question. This is where I try to humanize the person sitting across from me. And the question is asked that provokes thought, discussion, and opinions, and typically requires more than just one-word answers. You ready for the question of the day?
Go ahead, bro.
That is it. This nigga here with this shit, Smitty.
Go ahead, bro.
Say less. Can a man who is in a biracial relationship be pro-black?
Like, ask that in a different way so I can really understand it.
If a black man is with a white girl, can he be a Black Panther?
Yo, she crazy. Keep laughing, bro. She funny as shit.
It's one of them things. It's one of them.
I don't know. I don't have the answer. I don't study Black Panthers.
But I'm asking you as like, if you were to see like a black, like Dr. Umar, you know him?
I love Dr. Umar.
Right? You and me both.
I'm one of them niggas, bro. What a nigga doing over there, bro, as long as he not hurting nobody and do your thing, bro. I'm not one of them niggas, oh, he got a white wife, he's not all black, Like, whatever you're doing is making you happy and you're not hurting nobody and you doing good in life and you feel me, just do your thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm one of them people.
Can I sneak in a second question?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Say less, here we go. Because being understood, cool. Could you take a person serious who dated one of your friends?
Nah. That's chalk off rip, I ain't gonna lie.
What that chalk off mean? That's Philly term?
That's Philly, that's chalk, like, that's none of that, like, yeah.
Okay.
That's impossible.
How?
You gotta create a scenario for me.
Okay, I'll give you a scenario. All right, you 27 years old. The girl glowed up, you know what I'm saying, but she dated your mans in high school.
Chill, bro.
That's a real situation?
Bro. Nah, bro. I can't do it. I'm telling you, I can't do it.
Why? Okay, what if you get like 37 and then like you be like, yo, your man's dated her in high school. Like, is that, or like what part of Philly you from?
From Ireland.
Ireland?
Ireland.
Yeah. So he's like, yo, you asked Shorty, like, damn, where you from? I'm from Ireland too. He's like, what school you went to?
I'm one of them niggas, bro, like.
Okay, one of them niggas.
I know how this life work, and I'm like, I just study everything, like, you know? Yeah. I can't do it.
Say less.
I understand, like, once you had a connection with somebody, and it didn't go, like, bad, like, really, you know, like, one of them relationships where it ended bad, if it didn't go, like, bad left, it could always... From what I seen, I'm not talking about.
Man, you saying so much shit. I'm just like, wait.
You get what I'm trying to say? No. From what I seen, I'm telling you from what I seen.
Okay, but
like say somebody you running into somebody you dated in high school, like some young shit.
Yeah,
2018. Y'all run into each other at the grocery store. It's like, oh man, we done grew up, man.
Damn, yeah.
And damn, look at us now. Like, how's life? Like. I knew the younger you. I knew when you ain't had nothing like.
And now you got that new BBL and.
Yeah. I'm not saying you can't take. I'm just telling you like, if it ain't go left, like if we didn't leave each other bad, it could always create a connection off the first talk.
Okay.
So that's why I'm saying I can't do it.
So
because if you dated my friend, and like now we at the joint. Don't be sounding like that. You know what I'm saying?
I see that, but what if it's not a friend, it's a person that you knew?
Like person I knew different.
Like it's like
yeah.
Or you know you very specific about friends. But what if a person like you knew and like you was like, what's up, bro? Y'all speak, but it ain't no like.
Oh, that's nothing. I don't really care about that.
Yeah. So that person you see in the grocery store, he's like, okay, cool. Damn, what you doing tonight? You want to come to the? And then ooh. And then you'd be like, damn, she really vibey right now. Like, I'm really liking where we at. And you can't take her serious because you knew she had...
Yeah. I can't.
Say less.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Moving right along. We're going to get into our game. You like playing games Friday?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
Just go right into it, bro. I know you want some bullshit. So.
I'm not, dog.
You don't gotta do the intro, John.
Say less. Here we go. We're gonna play a game of this or that.
Yeah.
And go to happy hour or go to the club?
Club.
Go to the studio or go to sleep?
Studio.
Netflix and chill or take a flight?
Flight.
winery with Jay-Z or a Friday night church service with Bay?
What you mean? Like, what's the second job?
Like you going to church service, like a revival. That she said, you know what, your girl.
I'm going with Jay-Z, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You saying a little weird shit like, so we go to service next week. We going with Jay-Z. And we could bring her to the Jay-Z joint too. Ask for a +1.
Yeah, but you know, Jay-Z moved militant.
Oh yeah, well, I'm going by myself then.
Hey, he's like, bro, you gotta check in. You gotta sign an NDA.
Revival joint in 2 months. He'll be back. We don't know when Jay-Z gonna be available again. That's the GOAT. Yeah.
Did you meet him?
Oh yeah, multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, he got this energy around him, bro. Like, I respect it.
You know, Jay-Z, he got the most chill energy to me. Like the most humble joint to me.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like he knows he
that nigga.
That.
But he don't really care. You're like, I'm that nigga.
Yeah. But he, like I said, bro, he moved militant. Like,
yeah.
But you have to in his position. It's like he don't do no goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, why the fuck would this nigga do that?
Yeah, he be on some chill.
It's like I done been in the place and I've seen like, bro, it's like a barricade around this nigga. Yeah. Full of trusted allies for him. And you understand, like, this ain't just no, he moved like, bro, I'm not no regular nigga. He's whispering it, but he is being reciprocated as if he's screaming it.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, ain't the nigga that you could just walk up on and just dap up and just touch.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Moving right along. Party with Party Next Door or party with Drake?
I love Party Next Door. I'm gonna go with Drake.
Now, this is a weird one, and I'm just asking the questions because I feel like I'm the one that's getting attacked. It's like, bro, you on some weird shit, bro. It's like, bro, this is not me, bro. It's just like we got producers.
Kid, it's all him. He writing all this, yo.
I'm not a writer, bro. I got ghostwriters. Here we go. Go to Bible study with Cam Newton or go hiking with Meek Mill.
Yeah, I'm going hiking with Meek Mill.
Say less, bro.
Cause like with
you think I'll put some shit like that in the thing?
What?
Like that.
Like what?
Go to Bible study with Cam.
Oh no, I don't think you did that one.
Okay, say less.
But like with you, it's like, yeah, like your Bible study like a little different. So I'm gonna just go the healthy route with Meek. Shout out Meek, Philly vibe.
Hold on now, slow down. What you mean?
Like, yo, boy, like you speaking? Like you want to do it your own. Like you want to just show that you doing it in a different way. Like. So it's like till the end, niggas like, damn, why don't you just say that? Like, the whole joint in the beginning was you just trying, you get what I'm trying to say?
No.
Like, you want to come from the left, and like, it'd be 2 hours in, last 20 minutes, like, damn, I get what you were saying.
You gotta tell
Why don't you say why don't you say that in the beginning? Like, you should have started the story like that.
So basically, you're saying I'm long-winded.
No, you're not long-winded. You like to do everything strategically.
Talk to me.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you how I would look at it. Like, yeah, you should have said that from the beginning, bro.
Say less. Go to comedy night or go to the movies?
Comedy night.
Okay, I see what y'all tried to do here. All right. Run a play with Jalen Hurts or run a play with Cam Newton?
Philly right now, bro. I can't go against the grain.
I could dig that.
You feel me?
Respectful.
Last year, if we lost, I would have said you, but we won the chip, so.
Well, I lost, so fucking around with me,
Yeah.
you would have probably took an L too.
Shout out Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, don't do that. Because that's like, this nigga Cam, like on the blogs, it's gonna be like, shit, this nigga Cam got shitted on by Friday. Jalen Hurts, after he said Jalen Hurts done tried, like, yeah. Dance battle on Chris Brown team or dance battle on Usher's team?
What you mean? Like, I'm on the team?
No, like, you got to co-sign.
I'm co-signing Breezy.
Over Usher?
Yeah, like, shout out Usher. I love Usher.
Easily?
I love Usher.
Say that.
But yeah, we can't go against Breezy, like, you know.
You can't.
You can't.
It's an emotional. Yeah,
no, it's not emotional. It's just right there, like, it's levels, you know what I'm saying? I love Usher.
So what level is Breezy on?
Breezy, like, ain't no telling where he about to come from. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
You might hit 2 backflips, 3 backflips, 10 backflips, then start crunking, then hop on some Michael Jackson shit. You feel what I'm saying?
And
Usher,
came
I
in.
know where Usher kind of got. Like I could fuck with, like me personally, I could fuck with Usher like on some shit, like, cause I know where he about to come from, like with the slides and the pop lock and shit, and I'm there with him. But Breezy, I'm not really fucking with Breezy because I don't know where he's gonna come from.
Say less.
Okay.
Understand. So at this particular point in time, I'm gonna get right into it. We've got questions from the crew, right?
Yeah.
You got your crew here with you. I got my crew here with me. And we're gonna open the floor up to anybody to ask either myself a question or Fridayy a question.
All right, bet.
Make sense? Here we go.
Yep. Fridayy, this question's for you. If you were making music in the 90s, what artist or artists would you do a collaboration with, and what genre would it be?
What? Who?
This nigga just gave me a death stare. Like, these niggas,
Nah,
what type of
me?
shit these niggas got going on?
I gotta think of somebody like, I gotta think of somebody on the 9. Probably me.
Usher?
Nah, Usher too like. I love Usher. He too low. He too low.
Man, you ain't loving this nigga now. You can't be loving him because he just...
No, I love Usher. That's not just. I'll probably go with like damn.
Bobby Brown,
Nah.
Guy, Bobby Brown,
Damn, who are them
Keith
niggas?
Sweat.
I'll probably go with Casey and JoJo.
Okay.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard they was punching on niggas and shit back in the stadium.
That's not All My Life? That's Brother
Yeah,
Boys?
all my life, yeah. I go with Casey and JoJo.
Yeah, like that nigga have his...
Yeah, I feel like they was like so raw and like it was just raw to me. Yeah, and more like.
I thank God.
Yeah, I go.
That one.
For sure.
We got another question from the crew?
Yeah. This question for Fridayy. I played football my whole life, and I already knew, like, from as a little kid, I always wanted to go to the NFL.
Yeah.
And like, I know other industries are a little different, like, cause as you being a singer, you know, you got like different goals and different paths to get to.
Yeah.
I always knew I wanted to go to the NFL, and like that's a broad like area as a football player, you know.
Correct.
So then for singing, like, what kept you motivated while you was going forward to try to make it to the industry, you know? Because it's so many other things that's part of the game to get to that point.
I always tell people like the hardest thing you could even do is try to be an artist. Like even football is hard too, basketball hard too, but you can look at people and be like, all right, this was the route they took. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can look at like, oh, by 9th grade, if you ain't this, by 12th grade, it's probably ain't, like, if you ain't that by 10th, 11th grade, it ain't gonna happen. And like probably 1-2%er. So for me, it was so hard because it wasn't no route. It's no route you could really follow.
There's no manual.
It's no manual at all. Like it's no work out at 8 a.m. Like coach, go to this high school and these coaches you gonna get offers right here. It's just like you really in the world, like you don't know what about the fuck happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the easy part about it is for me, like I always knew like one song could change my life. I always looked at it like that. One song could give me $1 million.
When was that time when you felt that one song changed your life?
Probably like from 2020 when I started songwriting. That's when I was realizing like these producers and these songwriters would get a Drake placement or a Kanye placement and get like 500,000 an M. And I'm like, oh shit, like I might could do that. You getting an M off one song? You know what I'm saying? It's just not one song because these people also put the work in to get
for sure,
to where
for
they
sure,
at.
for sure.
But I always looked at it, I got to put the work in, and then once I put the work in, one song could change my life. And you just got to look at every day like that as an artist or a songwriter. And then you make 10 songs a day. And then by the end of the year, you got 700, 1,500 songs. And it's like, got to send it all around. One of these songs is going to change my life. That's the easy part of thinking. Like, one of these songs is going to change my life.
I got another question off of something you said during the little like interview or whatever it was. When you was talking, you was saying like you knew that the Proud of Me song was like a hit when you made it. Do you feel that about every song you make, or is there like certain ones where it's like, oh, I feel like that's a hit?
I don't feel like that about. I feel like that about most of my songs. Like I feel like this album got 17, 18 hits. You know what I'm saying? There's certain songs where I'm just expressing my thoughts, where it's like no hook. There's really no beat, and I know they not really like the ones that you look at too as a hit. But Proud of Me was just like a therapy session. Like, I express myself in front of my fans where they like at least know like what's going, like important stuff that's going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? So all my fans already knew like this album was like gonna be guaranteed like tribute to my father. You know what I'm saying? So that was just the song. I'm like, all right, this one's on my heart, and this one is gonna let the fans know what I'm thinking. So I didn't really think it was people was gonna listen to it and put it in their own way and just, you know what I'm saying, dedicate it to everybody they lost. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll usually go with an R&B record as the lead single. You know what I'm saying? And even a lot of people like, no, you should go with this song, go with this song. I'm like, no, let's go with this one.
So your official lead single was what? Was it Proud of Me?
Yeah, Proud of Me for the album.
I thought it was The Baddest in the Room.
Oh, yeah. Baddest in the Room came out, I think that came out like 7-8 months ago.
Yeah.
So it went crazy, you know what I'm saying? But when you dropping an album, they like to focus on the new and like, all right, what's the video we doing when the album is out and what we pushing in front of the world.
Yeah. Any more questions? Good. Well, that's all I got too, bro. As we end things here at Funky Friday, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Appreciate your time, energy, effort, insight, all that, dog. We do things different here. We need an outro. When I say all together, we're gonna say one love. When I say all together, we're gonna say one love. When I say all together, we're gonna say what?
One love.
Say less. We're gonna start with this camera right here. Then we're gonna go to that camera right there. And then we're gonna finish with that camera right there. It's gonna look like this. I'm gonna say one finger. We're gonna do that at that camera. One pinky. We're gonna do that at that camera. We're gonna do one thumb at that camera. And then when I say all together, we're gonna say what? One love. Right? Here we go. One finger, one pinky, one thumb, all together, one love. Ladies and gentlemen, Fridayy.
Appreciate you, bro.
Man, appreciate you, dog.